This my NVMe hard drive stopped reading when I tried to connect it to my iPad to remove some videos that I recorded, because I wanted to travel and I wanted to copy the video so that when I travel I will use my iPad to edit and upload the videos. But after connecting it, it stopped reading even on my PC. Take a look at what is happening. When you connect it, you will have this little light right there, it will blink once and go off, which means that it's not even seeing the controller chip of the NVMe hard drive. So in this type of case, you don't have to think of the memory chip in the NVMe hard drive. You need to keep in mind that the hard drive is not detecting at all. The controller chip is not being detected by a PC at all. So let's do the repairing here. I remove the hard drive. I'm removing it from the connector so that we can examine the PCB. And here we have the controller chip. So even if the memory chip is bad, the controller chip should be able to detect, and when the controller chip is able to detect, you will have the light blinking like 3 times and that. So I had to look for test this component, and I noticed that capacitor right there is shorting. We have some shorting capacitors around here, and when I tested this, I was just hoping that the problem should not be from the controller chip, because this is my main hard drive. I have everything in. So I had to check this diode to see if the diode is also reading. And more to that, I'm not really that into repairing things like this, like hard drives, but I'm just good in electronics. That's why I'm able to even do this troubleshooting and all that. So I use my rosin flux. I spray it around the shorting areas. You can see this capacitor is heating up. Let's just hope that that's the only problem that we have here. So now I know the capacitor that is heating up, which means that this is the bad capacitor. So all I had to do, remove the capacitor just like that, and very smooth. Remove the capacitor, clean the PCB, then go ahead and test to see if you are getting a short there. There is no short. We are not getting a beep in that area anymore, which means that the capacitor was bad. So we just go ahead, swap the capacitor from a PCB, mobile PCB, then replace it the same size, right? So after replacing it, the hard drive did not work because we were getting 3 volt in the diode but no 3 volt in the capacitor. And from my experience, that capacitor should be the input capacitor of the controller IC. There was supposed to be a 3 volt in the other side of the capacitor. This was kind of tricky to know, because just because of the knowledge that I have in electronics. It's not like I really know exactly what I was doing, what I was expecting, but just looking at the surrounding, I know exactly how things are supposed to operate. So I just did that jumper right there, and now I'm about to test it, because the jumper that we did right there, we just jump at the 3 volt that was available in the diode to the capacitor, which means that there is one IC in which I'm going to show you. This particular IC is bad. That's why we just jump at that IC, and as you can see, the hard drive is reading drive Z right there. If you open it, you will see I have a lot of videos that I recorded in, like everything. This is a 1 Tera hard drive, so everything is working right now.